Hey guys, it's Elson HD here and welcome to Need for Speed 2015. Now today I'm going to be showing you my personal favourite drift build. The car make is a Supra 1996 model, and basically what I'm going to be doing is going to be showing you the performance mods, a bit of gameplay, and then my tune setup. So with the car, you really don't want to have it too much, you really don't want to have too much power in it, because then it will become very hard to control. As you can see, I've only got 447 brake horsepower, and I've taken a few performance mods off the car just so I can bring the power down a little bit. You'll see in the video here, I'll swerve a little bit through the road, as even 447 brake horsepower is quite difficult to control. I tested 3 different cars before making my final decision on which was my personal favourite. Again, this is opinion based, so everybody's going to have a different opinion to mine. The rank of the cars is RX-7 comes in number 2, S2000 in number 3, and the Ford Focus in number 4. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Ford Focus. That I felt was very front heavy. It didn't kick out the way I wanted it to, so it was hard to initiate a drift. It was very chunky, so it was hard to see over the car, so where you were drifting towards. And in general it was hard to control. Granted, I did have a little bit more power under the engine than I do in the Supra, but at the same time it should be fun, it should be easy to control, but the Ford Focus didn't do it for me. The RX-7, it was very close to the Supra, but it was just a bit too light for me. It kicked out too much, it rolled too much, and it just wasn't that good at controlling around the corners. As you can see in the video here, the Supra just easily slides around each corner. The RX-7 didn't really have that. And the last one is the S2000. This one, it was a very fun car to make and drift, but it bit the corners very tightly. So say if I went into a drift, it would just quickly kick out the back end and the car would go straight into the wall. It was a very light build. It didn't really want to stick to the road very well, and like I said, the back kicked out very, very much. The reason why I like the Supra is because it slides comfortably. You can see here I can just keep it going in circles and circles over and over again without too much effort. So it's easy to control, it kicks out the way I want it to. Again, it's opinion based. It's easy to initiate drifts in this car. As you can see in this video, it's very easy. I can do a Scandinavian flick, which is where you drive out one way and then quickly flick the car into the bend. As you can see, the drift was so easy to initiate there. And it doesn't bite the corners like the S2000 did, which was a major downfall. And it just looks good when it drifts. You can see it easily slides around the corner. I did crash there, but it was only like a little skin. It just, as you can see, it just quickly slides, and it easily slides around every corner, and it was really just my favourite car to build. Again, like I said before, it's opinion based. Everybody's going to be different, and it's something that people have got to test out themselves. You've got to go in, try every car that you think is going to be good, and then just play around with the settings and the power and everything else like that. Talking about the tuning setup, again, it's opinion based. You must play around with it, really. You'll see in a second, all of the tuning handling style settings aren't fully over to the left. You'll see a little bar at the top that says drift all the way on the far left, and the center is like a normal, like the standard factory setting of the car, and then all the way to the right is grip. So if you're having all of the elements over to the left, you'll find that the car is very hard to control. It flicks out, it swerves in the road, and it just isn't fun to drive and drift around corners, as it will bite into the corner sometimes, then sometimes it won't even drift at all. And yeah, it's just generally hard to control. You'll see it in a second. Here in my tuning setup, you can see none of them are all over to the left. Some of them are a little bit in. I've not got the car fully set to drift. Also, I take drift stability assist off, so it's easier for me to control the drift and slide the car around the corners how I want it to. Anyway, that's everything, guys. I hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.